Hello, happy Cinco de Mayo. Today, of course, is May 5th, and it is a beautiful day outside today. I'm sitting in the shade because my skin doesn't like all that sunshine, and I forgot my sunblock and my summer hat. so, so I'm chilling outside in the shade, and I'm well pleased that there is some shade. Today is a day of I don't know. I'm just happy because of reconciliation first and foremost in my life. I was just recently reconciled with an old friend from second grade. And sometimes, we fall out, but we always get back together. When I was a little girl, I got a diary. I was 12 years old. In my diary, my mother wrote, friendship is like china, costly, rich, and rare. When broken, it can be mended, but the crack is always there. And that is true. And sometimes, with me in this fantastic specimen of a woman, which is she's an angel, sometimes I'm focused on the crack instead of the friendship. And when I focus on the crack, I tend to cut you off. I'm like, okay, I put too much out there. I've invested too much of myself, and my feelings are hurt. And before I'm damaged any further, I'm going to let this go. And then after a time, I'll realize, you know what? That friendship is so much more important than that crack. That crack just adds character. That crack is just something to let me know that we are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're pressing and we're striving and we want to be better, but we're never going to be perfect. And the moment that we get so arrogant and so cocky that we think that we can't work on us, that's the moment that we have just decided that we're going to commit growth suicide. You're not growing anymore. If you can't be taught, you can't learn something, and you can't be better and strive to do better, you're a waste of time. You have just committed growth suicide. Too many people are willing to do that. I'm not. Sometimes I get upset that I'm not willing to stop my growth because I'm always wondering, what could you have done, Danny, to be better? What could you have done to make the situation better? I'm not going to go out of my way to not have an argument with someone. I'm not going to go out of my way to be always in agreement with someone. I am going to go out of my way to continue perfecting me, working on myself. I am going to continue to strive to forgive. And I don't consider myself a grudge holder. But as I was talking to my friend that I just recently reconciled with, I'm like, as I think about this, I think that that's holding a grudge. And she says, yes, it is. Because you don't give me the opportunity to come back and reiterate. You just, like vapor, you're gone. That's not good. And I have to agree, it's not good. I do it for it's self-preservation for me, but it's not good. We've lost time. We've lost years. And this woman has been the wind beneath my wings for a long time. Very special relationship. I have a lot of those, and I'm grateful and blessed to have those. So I reached out to her, and she's always there with her arms wide open to receive me again. And I'm going to take the blame. And she keeps saying, no, 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 it's my fault. No. Mm-mm. I didn't even realize I was a runner. I always run around, and I say this a lot. I own my shit. And that's important to me. You got to own who you are and stop lying to yourself. One of the great things a narcissistic personality will do is not own their shit, and they think that their shit doesn't stink and they're perfect and they don't need to change and they don't need to work on anything. And yes, you do. From what I've experienced in my life, it's predominantly men who have this narcissistic syndrome. because they don't never want to admit that they're wrong. They claim it's women. It's not. It's men that they think that they're right. They think they're the greatest, and they think, they own the world. But the world would fall into ill repair if it wasn't for a woman, because we're the ones who come around and clean everything up. We're natural born nurturers, and that's what we do. So, with all of that being said, I had to own my shit. And I started also saying, when I watch other people, they would also say, yeah, I own my shit too. I'm like, really? Okay, fine. And I've said this before. Then owning your shit isn't good enough. You're going to have to own your bullshit too. And here's the thing. How you going to own your bullshit when you don't even know you've been on some fuck shit? You think you're straight. You think you're great. And you don't even know when you're messing up. And so you can't be, hopefully, you're not so critical of somebody who doesn't even see the error of their own ways. And sometimes we are oblivious to the crap that we're doing. We don't see it. We see everybody else's and not our own. So I'm just going to raise my hand and say, I'm guilty. but I'm working on it. I'm pressing towards the mark every day for the prize of the high calling. Will I ever reach the goal? I don't know. But, please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. So I'm also celebrating my little lady's birthday is today, and she just turned 88. And when you're 88, as I talk to her, she's like, I'm supposed to be dead by now. I'm tired. So when I got to talk about my birthday, I tend to forget it. And I'm thinking, I'm not 88. I've been forgetting mine since I was 33. I am not good at remembering birthdays. But it's so awesome to know that she's been 88 years wise. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing to be blessed to have wonderful people in your life that you can appreciate. So I'm grateful for a lot of things. So today, I guess what I title my message, anything, maybe it would just be happy. That's not easy. Happiness, I've always said it and I still believe it, and somebody could contradict me, but I believe it's a choice because it's hard. That's why I think it's a choice. It's very difficult to do. I know some people that are depressed, and I have a special woman in my life who, when she gets depressed and we talk, she says, you don't understand because you're always happy. You'll never understand me. And I'm like, I'm not always happy, but I also will never understand you because I don't really allow myself to be unhappy. And on that, I gotta go. I'll fill that in later, but my big sister's calling me and she cannot be neglected. So be blessed, y'all, and have a good one. I'm Danny Daniels. Mwah.